Okay, y'all. Word on the street is that Jay-Z is rich broke. Okay, y'all. Rich broke. He got assets but not no money. Just like Michael Jackson was. Okay, y'all. And he's out his big and regular everyday individuals for to invest in his endeavors now. And word on the street is Beyonce is gearing up for the most satanic tour ever. This Act 3 is supposed to be a doozy, y'all. So we're about to talk about it. Okay, y'all? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes, thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So word on the street is, y'all, Jay-Z is broke. He's broke, y'all. And he using every excuse in the book as an excuse to why he's broke. Now, word on the street is he is trying to open up a casino in New York, y'all. He think this is where the big money is going to come in, and he wants this casino by any means necessary. But the elites is not backing him on this casino, y'all. They ain't trying to put their money in there. Now, word on the street is a lot of Jay-Z businesses is tanking. Rock Nation is on its last leg, y'all. He tried to get into, the tree business, and his trees wasn't no good, y'all. It wouldn't even light up. Word on the street, okay? Light it go right out. Light it. But no good, okay? And that's probably because allegedly they set up Dolph, and Dolph was the tree man, okay? Can't no anybody take over certain things. And I guess he thought that Dolph made a lot of money off of it, so he would too. But word on the street is his is crap. Okay, y'all, I don't know. This is what I've been hearing. But they're saying that everything that he's tied to now is failing. And this is one of the reasons. I don't know. I don't be around these people. I'm going to say allegedly. I don't know. But they're saying this is one of the reasons why nobody wants to touch him with a 10-foot pole now. They don't want to invest in none of his little endeavors anymore. And people are turning him away when he go to try to get loans and all of this stuff. Now, we know he tried to get loans and they wouldn't let him get that. Okay? Word on the street is those PPP loans that I was telling y'all about, those was only to save Rock Nation. And they still tanking. Everything he's touching right now is losing money. This is what they're saying. So he just used Tony Busby them as an excuse to why he couldn't get a loan. But word on the street is he couldn't get a loan because bad business dealings. And word on the street is they're saying he is gambling. Y'all, he has a problem with gambling. So is this why that, everything is, tanking in his department? I don't know. But I'm going to say this. It could be karma because look at all the lives that he didn't touch and families that done lost money and went broke. And look at Damon Dash, how he had to file for bankruptcy and all of this stuff. Is it Jay-Z's turn? You got to ask yourself this question, y'all. Now, word on the street is he done got desperate with this casino because he think that this is the moneymaker. But if his little inner circle of people that he usually be around doing money dealings with is not investing in it with him, that should tell you something, that this might be another bad idea that he's coming up with. But word on the street is now he's opened the pot for regular civilians to invest in his casino and have, a portion of the earnings. Now, let me tell y'all something. If he got over on everybody else that he called himself did business with, what make him think that regular civilians that's working check to check and, paying their bills and stuff would want to invest in any idea that he has when he didn't backdoored everybody else that he's been in business with outside of them white folks, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay, y'all? What make him think that everyday people would want to invest in? If you give this man your money, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get it back. You're just going to be giving it to him. Word on the street. He is begging everyday people like us now, okay, to invest in his casino. trying to act like we can buy a percentage of it or whatever. When all actual reality, they're saying that, he's about to dupe everybody. Okay, y'all. Word on the street, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Would any of you invest in anything that Jay-Z had tied to him? Would y'all? Because I would definitely not. Ain't no way in the world. Nicki Minaj found herself in the same situation when she called herself investing in a title, and now he owes her money and ain't paying her back as well. Um, Word on the street. This is how he do people that do business with him. Look at Prince. Prince tried to go in business with him, and Prince ended up gone. Okay, y'all? And that's not, I'm not trying to be funny or anything and point no fingers. But right when Jay-Z come into the Cash App, business, the owner of Cash App ended up gone. Now, I know they arrested somebody. I do believe they arrested somebody. But ask yourself, is that person that they arrested tied to the people that invested in Cash App? That's now the owners and part owners of Cash App. You have to ask yourself this question. It's a reason that somebody wanted that man out the way. And he was over Cash App. And now all these snakes is in there. You got to ask yourself this question, what really happened when it came down to that situation. Okay, y'all? But word on the street is he is asking for help from people, $500, whatever you can give to help him get his casino open. And I had people coming in my comment section talking about, oh my God, you talking about Jay-Z broke, and they're saying that he's a billionaire. Billionaires don't beg people, everyday civilians, to invest in their businesses. Not like this. Billionaires is not getting PPP loans. Billionaires is not getting turned down for loans. Billionaires don't have their wife working her kneecaps off, doing 3 tours back to back to back. Okay, y'all? There is something ain't right in the water right now. And Beyonce now is looking like they're going broke, y'all. Okay? Now, word on the street is this house that they're building out the country, it's nowhere near the house that they have here. That they have here in this country. This house is a cheap house, so considered coming from them, it's cheap. This is what they're saying. That they're not spending too much of money on this house. And it's looking like they're downsizing, to be honest with y'all. Now, let's get to Beyonce, okay? Beyonce, word on the street, is working on her Act 3. Part 3 of her 3 tours. She had a Renaissance, okay? And allegedly, they're about to line up Madonna in that Renaissance, okay? Allegedly. Okay, Madonna escaped. Then she had that Cowboy Carter tour, which was to, flip the script on everybody and turn white. Okay? She was going to bring in all the white folks. She was trying to pull all them in. Forget them black people. Forget them. We on a whole nother level. We going to paint our face, and we are going to dye our hair, and we are going country. And this is what she did. And it didn't work, y'all. It didn't work. Now, she did get that album of the year, finally. But she only got that allegedly because her husband is on the board. That's why she got that. And Taylor Swift decided to scoot over a little bit and let her get it. But other than that, she wouldn't have got that. Okay, y'all? A lot of people was peed off about her having it. A lot of people was peed off about her performance. And she was doing all kind of stuff that other people get in trouble for doing. Throwing up her, signals, pow signals and all of that, bang bang and all that. They said after everybody else get in trouble for it, why didn't she? So it was a lot of chaotic stuff going on with her and this Cowboy Carter tour. Now, word on the street is she's on a serious mission this round. Okay? They said that Act 3 is going to be a rock and roll, y'all. Now, what is the most demonic music out here? Rock and roll. Remember when I told y'all when Malcolm Jamal Warner was taken out and all the rock and roll stuff was popping up in his numbers and this and that and that and this? Well, word on the street is this is what the way Beyonce is coming this last tour. And they're saying that she is going to go real deep with her allegedly, her satanic worship stuff. It's going to be all over the place. Word on the street. There's going to be rituals done on that stage and all kind of stuff, because this is her last probably attempt, y'all, at bringing some souls to the table to Satan. Okay, so word on the street is this is about to be the most satanic tour ever that Beyonce is about to do. And she might take a little time off before she go on tour, because she is getting ready to lay the hammer down on a lot of innocent souls out here that follows her and that thinks that she's something that she ain't. Okay, y'all? Be careful with this next album that Beyonce's coming out with. Be careful with your little ones listening to this next album that she's coming out with, because rock and roll is a whole different beast. Okay, y'all? They play music backwards, and they got all kind of subliminals going through the whole thing. And word on the street is this is how she's about to come, y'all. Word on the street. Now, I don't know. This is what I'm hearing, but this is what they're saying. Miss Beyonce about to go straight satanic on this one for y'all. Okay? So get ready. I'm not surprised that she gonna go out with a bang with this. Okay? Now, other people were saying that it was gonna be, what they say, that the psychedelic music that people be playing, and but she kind of did that with Renaissance. That's how she came out with some of that rave music stuff. That was with the first one. So I don't believe the other rumors that's coming out that this next one is going to be about, that. No, because the Renaissance was about that. But now the rumors are coming out now that this is going to be satanic to the 25th power. This new rock and roll album that she's about to come out with. So be careful. That's all I'm going to say to y'all. Be careful what y'all listening to. Be careful what your little ones is bumping in their bedroom and this and that and this, because this is how they bring demons to your home. This is how this dark energy comes to everybody else because of situations like this. So I just wanted to jump on here and let y'all know what was going on with the Carters now, y'all. Okay? Now y'all see why he trying to put his kids to work and all kind of stuff, y'all. Because this man need money by any means. Now you see why Beyonce mama came out with that book, trying to get people to buy that book, and Beyonce was trying to push the book on her tour and all of this stuff. They're in dire need of money right now, y'all. And as fast as Beyonce is raking it in, it's going right back out the door. With all the Jay-Z's messed up ideas that he got in his little head, that get rich quick schemes to stay rich and this and that and this. And they're saying none of it's working, y'all. All the things that he called himself investing in right now is failing. This is what they're saying. Now, I don't know, I'll be around them, but it makes sense to why the banks are now denying him when he tries to get a loan. And it just so happened that all of this is going on at the same time that when the female came forth and said that Jay-Z and P. Diddy did something to her. So it was, now he can make an excuse and say, oh, this was why that they denied me these loans. But in all actual reality, that's not the reason why. This is what I'm hearing. That he was denied. They saying he was denied because he can't pay these loans back. And people ain't just trying to give him money like that to just throw away, especially the money he's trying to borrow, because he's borrowing over $50 million and $100 million and stuff like that, and they're saying that he can't pay it back. That's why he is not getting those loans, y'all. Okay, and they're saying that it's getting tight with him and Beyonce because they have to pay for around the clock security, a lot of things. These houses that they got, they pay to keep them up, the taxes, the everything, okay? The upkeep of all of these houses and all this stuff. And don't be surprised that he don't start selling them once they get that house together out the country. Don't be surprised that he sell these that's still here, because they need the money right now. But at the same time, if he sell them, he don't get all of the money back because they are paying mortgages. They don't own the homes. They're paying a mortgage. They don't have the title yet to those homes. So they will only get back a little bit, probably what they put in it. But he just got a second loan on the other house, so they wouldn't get much back on that one if they tried to sell it. But the thing of it is, they might just lose money anyway because they paid what $200 million for that one house, and other people ain't gonna pay for that. So they might be sitting on it for a while and still losing money because even if they put that house up for sale, it's not a guarantee that somebody's gonna buy it right away. Because word on the street is the only reason why they bought it, allegedly, is for clout and to outdo everybody else in the industry. They wanted people to think that, they bigger than everybody else. They got more than everybody else. And this is why they call themselves bought that $200 million house that they don't even live in, y'all. They're not even there, but they just wanted to front for the masses and let everybody else in the industry think like they got so much more than everybody else. They said that was basically bought for clout, to rub in everybody else's face that, oh, we doing better than y'all. But in all actual reality, they're suffering now since they bought that $200 million house. And she's scared to live in it, word on the street. She's scared that some water gonna come in there and swoop her away. Okay? And I keep laughing about this because she called herself Oshun and all of this stuff. And Oshun was supposed to be the goddess of water and all of this stuff too. She's supposed to be about water. I'm just saying, y'all. And Beyonce is scared of that water coming in her house and floating her up out of there. Okay? Word on the street, she's scared to stay in that house that she bought, y'all. This is what I heard. She's scared of it. So, it looks like some karma is coming back to nip some people in the tail right now. And it's looking like Jay-Z is broke, y'all, as far as cash. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all remember when Michael Jackson was alive. They were saying that Michael Jackson was in so much debt because all he did was spend. He had all of these, all kind of artifacts and everything. He had so much stuff. But he didn't have cash in the bank. But he had stuff that he could sell and get cash for. This is what Jay-Z is now. Word on the street. He has assets that he can sell some stuff and get some money off of. But he don't have that actual cash. This is what they're saying, y'all. Okay? And they're saying that he's trying everything right now. They're saying he's trying to come out with some new music. He called himself working on a new album. And everybody's laughing about it, talking about he wait till he get this old and he want to come out with some new music or whatever. But, yeah, is it going to be his music or is it going to be something he stole like the rest of the stuff? I'm just asking, y'all. I'm just asking. Because allegedly half his music he stole from Biggie and Tupac and everybody else. He was stealing their ideas, their songs, and everything. So, is this going to be another stolen album? I'm just asking. Just asking, y'all. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. Beyonce's tour 3, that's supposed to be the most satanic tour ever. Y'all let me know about how y'all feel about Jay-Z trying to get people to invest in his casino now. After he done dog everybody in the industry out. And their mamas and daddies, allegedly. Now he want to do the rest of everybody else. Now he coming for his fans' money. Because I don't see anybody else putting into that but his fans. Because we still got stupid people that believe that Jay-Z is, hands is clean. With all of this stuff that's going on with P. Diddy. Ain't no way in the world his hands is clean when they were that close. There's no way. So, stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned because like I told y'all, the shit about to hit the fan. And they having money problems, y'all. They're having money problems. This somebody that rats around like he the president. Him and Beyonce. They rats around like they're the president. Now, when they don't have money to rat around like they're the president anymore, is this when people going to be getting at him? Because if he can't pay his security, I'm just saying, y'all. He going to be easily to get at. Now, I don't know about Beyonce because her security been with her for years. It's like they joined at the hip. I don't think he going to go nowhere. If she became broke, he still would be there. Okay? He probably just feel like he's obligated to be there like my bodyguard. Okay, y'all? But this one on the other hand, Jay-Z, I don't know about him. Who wants to, protect him? I'm just saying, y'all. Whew. Especially after all the rumors of how he done did everybody else. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Peace, y'all. If you like the video, like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. Thanks for watching. And y'all know what to do if you all want to support the channel. Peace.